friends, my name is Sarah Brooks, and I hope this is worth your time. In fact, I brought some plants with me today. I brought this from my house, and I feel like plants are all the rage right now. Like every time I get on Instagram, I see people with succulents like in their dorm rooms and in their houses, and it looks awesome. So a couple months ago, I went to the store and I decided I'm going to become a plant lady. So I buy like 8 different types of plants. I get them home. They look awesome. I don't know what I'm doing, but I figure I can wing it. So I do. I wing it. And like the first 3 weeks, it was awesome. My house looked like this tropical paradise. And then like weeks 4 and 5 and 6 started happening. And pretty soon I looked across the landscape of my home and all of my plants looked like this. You hear that? Just dead. Super dead. Wilted and dead. And it made me so sad because I'm like, what happened here? Like 3 weeks ago, my home was gorgeous. There was new life and things were exciting. And now it's like the valley of death up in this place. So I started thinking, our coronavirus COVID life is not that different than my plant situation. I feel like right now we're all kind of looking at the landscape of life wondering what happened. We used to be growing and thriving and there was new and exciting things happening and we were with our people. And now we look up and we're like, this is unrecognizable. Everything's weird and a little bit dead and kind of wilty. This is where we're at right now. So there's a story in Ezekiel where God's people, the Israelites, are going through an incredibly hard time. And as they look at what used to be, this used to be their home, this used to be their city, it has been completely destroyed. They've become exiles, which means they have no home, they have no sense of safety, they have no sense of normalcy, and they don't know when it's going to end. So I imagine that these people are asking some of the same questions we're asking today. They're like, is this fixable? Are we ever going to feel settled again? What is happening here? This used to be so great, and look at it now. And right in the middle of this moment, God comes in Ezekiel 36, he looks at his people and he points at everything that has been destroyed. And he points to it and he says, hey, I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to repopulate your cities. This farm, this land that you see that has nothing on it, it will be farmed. And in the future, when people walk past this very moment, this very place, when they walk past this, they'll say, do you remember what this used to be? It was nothing. It was a wasteland. And now it looks like the Garden of Eden. God is saying to his people, no matter what the landscape looks like, it doesn't matter how bleak it is, it doesn't matter how dead it looks, our God is a God who resurrects dead things. And he can turn wastelands into the Garden of Eden. And here's what I want to encourage you with. God could make Eden overnight. He could. He could do that, but rarely do like desert wastelands turn into paradise within 24 hours, right? It's more of like a process. You're looking out thinking, how could this ever get better? How could this ever be good again? And then you look and you realize like, what's that? Is that a little thing sprouting up? Is that new life I see over there? Oh my goodness, I didn't think anything was gonna come from this. And then you look again and there's more. And you start to see every little shoot and every little bloom and every little flower that comes up and you start to realize, oh, life is coming. And so as God's people, I want us to be people who look for the life that God is bringing. He says, I'm doing a new thing. Will you trust me and will you wait and will you watch? So I had to get a new plant because I killed all my other ones. And I got this one, and when I first got it, it had no blooms on it at all. And every day, a new bloom pops up because I'm taking better care of it. And every time I see a new bloom, I get so excited because I'm like, oh, that's new, that didn't used to be there. Man, this is us in 2020. We have an option right now. We can keep looking at everything that's dead and weird and sad. We can keep looking at everything that we're like, is this ever gonna be fixable? Or we can be looking for the new life that God is bringing. And we can look and we can say, oh my goodness, I've spent so much time with my family. That's new. Oh my goodness, have you guys noticed how much our schools care about us? They're trying so hard to get us here. Oh my word, our student ministry has just done a million things to make us feel welcomed. So as God's people, are we gonna keep looking at what's dead? Or are we going to be expectant that God is bringing new life? Because he is. He's doing a new thing, and it has already started. So be on the lookout. I hope this has been worth your time on behalf of me and my plants.